This is Chernise Yvette.
Well, hello, Chernise. How's it going?
Hi, I'm good.
Well, actually, you are here a half an hour early, but, you know,
A half an
thanks
hour
for...
early?
Love
What?
that.
Yes, you are.
You guys said 6 o'clock. I'm on time.
Yeah, that's 6 o'clock Central Time. But, you know, you are here. That's all that matters. How are you doing this evening, this afternoon?
I'm good. I'm good. Just hanging out.
All right, awesome. Before we get the interview going, we might as well start the interview. We are on the air live with Playboy Cybergirl Chernise Yvette. And if anyone has any questions for our guest, type them on the board, or you can call in and talk to Chernise Yvette. I hope I pronounced it right.
Yeah, that's it.
Or you just like... Okay, go. All right, good. Let's go ahead and get this thing going. Before we get the interview going, let's get some shout-outs to the people that's in the chat room. We got myself and the other guy you just hear on the phone, Chernise. That's my co-host, Jeff. We also have B-Rax, DX Sonato, Fozzie, and Leah 3. That pretty much sums up our listeners there. And anyone else that's listening on our MySpace and etc. websites, thanks for joining us. Hey, B-Rex, how's it going? And let's get this interview started. The first question comes from Fozzie, and he wants to know, what does a Playboy Cybergirl do?
Playboy Cybergirls are kind of like Playmates. You know, there's a Playmate each month for Playboy magazine. Cybergirls are just like that, but we're exclusively at Playboy.com.
All right. My next question, what got you into modeling?
Well, I'm kind of a narcissist, so it's something that I've always wanted to do since I was younger, so I've been pursuing it ever since. You know, Playboy is something I've always wanted to do as well since, you know, my first Playboy I saw when I was probably like 16. So, you know, had to get that accomplished.
All right. Let's see. What type of modeling do you do?
I do all types of modeling. I do fashion, print, of course, you know, nude modeling just for Playboy. I do promotional modeling, so anything you can think of that has to do with modeling. And, you know, I love the entertainment business, so I'm always doing something.
All right. Let's see. My next question for you is, what are some places you like to travel to when you like to model and, you know, do some photo shoots? What are some of your favorite spots that you like to travel to?
You know what? I haven't done as much traveling as I would like to do, but definitely spots that I love to go to is Miami. I love Vegas. I just got back from Vegas a day ago. So, you know, cities where there's warm weather, we can lounge by the pool. You know, I'm from Chicago, so definitely places that aren't as conservative as we are. So anywhere where there's a young crowd and lots of clubs and things to do.
Okay. We've got another question from DX Sonato, and he wants to know, what kind of car does you like, and what car, let me repeat that question again. Let's see, what kind of car do you like, actually? That's what he's trying to say.
Oh my gosh, I'm not that much into car. Like, I don't know much about cars, but a car that, you know, like I see that I want, that I think is really hot is like, I love the way a Porsche looks. Can't give you like down to the details, like, but definitely Porsche. I love BMWs. But so those are definitely cars that, you know, make my head turn.
All right. And we got another question from Fozzie, and he wants to know, how long have you been modeling?
I've been modeling on and off for the last 8 years, but as of the beginning of 2008, I've decided to take it full time and make that my focus, and so far so good.
That's good to hear. Now, I first heard of you not on Playboy. It was actually on Savvy.com, which is most of our models we have interviewed. Let me ask you a question. What got you into being on Savvy.com for the Is She Hot contest?
You know what? I had actually never really heard of Savvy. You know, it was randomly founded on the internet, and I got interested because they were doing a $1 Million Woman search. So I was like, hey, you know, like, why not go for it? $1 million, that sounds cool. So that's the initial reason why I did go ahead and start a profile on Savvy.
Awesome. We got a question for our crew member, Leah, and she wants to know, what is your next endeavor as a cyber model?
Well, my next endeavor with Playboy as a cyber model, there's tons of opportunities, you know, within Playboy. So I will be doing a lot of promotional events for them coming up, and my main goal with Playboy is to become a playmate. So I do know that as far as promotional things, in the next couple of weeks you can go to Playboy.com and see a feature that I'll be in. So it's kind of a surprise that it comes out. Definitely my main goal is to become a playmate and do as much work as I can within the Playboy family.
Awesome. My next question for you is, if you wasn't modeling, or if you wasn't in the Playboy cyber model that you are today, what would you be?
I would definitely still be modeling. Some type of modeling, like anything to do with the entertainment business, acting, modeling. You know, if I couldn't act in modeling, I would still be doing something behind the scenes, maybe, you know, working at a talent agency as a scout or something of the sort.
All right. What do you like to do in your spare time? Like when you're not modeling, what do you like to do in your free time?
In my free time, I definitely like to go out, and I love trying new restaurants and going to new clubs. I'm all about, you know, the experience and the ambiance of a place. So I really like to go out and have a good time, have some cocktails. You know, my signature drink are my apple martinis, so I have to go out and do that. I love to dance, so, you know, dance clubs, you know, and I'm kind of a person who's down to do anything as long as it's fun. So, and if I'm in with the right people, it's always a good time.
Awesome. Let's see. Next question from Joy Flyman. It's from Joy Flyman, and he wants to know, what type of roles would you like?
What type of roles? Like, as far as acting?
I guess. If you was, yeah. I guess
or
that's
is that it?
Yeah, I'm assuming.
I can think of some other ones. We'll do
yeah.
roles.
We got the confirmation from Joe. Yes. What type of acting roles would you like?
I am a naturally humorous person, so I would definitely love to be on a sitcom where I'll be able to, you know, use humor, you know, or any type of, you know, show that has little comedy sketches, you know, but that's definitely where I would like to start. From there, you know, I'm open to anything, but comedy is definitely my favorite, and that's something that comes natural to me.
All right, we got another question from Fozzie, and he wants to know, what models do you look up to?
Wow. You know what? I look up to, you know, several people, you know, that any model that's out there doing a thing and, you know, who's been able to really make a name for themselves in the industry and, you know, have a long career with it. But I really can't pinpoint it down to just one. And there is one person that I've been kind of looking at lately that I kind of admire, and I don't know her name. Like, I can't think of her name right now, but she's a Deal or No Deal girl. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Do you?
Yeah, I know the show, but I'm not so sure, you know, what lady.
Not so sure. Well, she's a Deal or No Deal girl, and I think she's a black girl, really pretty. She's been in a lot of things. I think she should be like a Bob Barker beauty or whatever. You know, I have no idea. I have no idea.
If you were to say number 3, I would have told you her name was Lisa, but you didn't. So.
No. I know that's not the name, but she's. I'm sorry, I can't think of the name, but you know, she's someone that I look up to. I think she used to be a Bob Barker's beauty back in the day, but pretty much like over the years, I've seen her do things here and there, and she's always been in the scene, you know. And I think she's about 35 now, so you know, to have that long of a staying power, you know, and be able to cross over into acting and do other things is something I definitely admire.
All right. My next question for you is: how do you feel about the media portraying models?
I really don't feed into much of what, you know, the media says. I mean, I kind of, you know, I follow my own thing. I listen to my own rules. I don't even know what they're really saying, to tell you the truth. You know, if it's the typical things about models, you know, usually what models aren't smart or, you know, I know models are too thin, things like that. I mean, it's just like any other job, any other business. You're going to have a good aspect of it and a negative aspect. So I really don't feed into what the media is saying.
All right. For those who just entered, Jeff and Kenny C here at NowLife.com, and we are on the air live with Playboy Cybergirl Chernise Yvette. If you got any more questions for her, type them on the board, or you can call in and talk to her yourself, ask a question. So let's keep this interview going. What do your parents think of you modeling, or better yet, what do your parents think of you being a Playboy Cybergirl? Nonetheless, I'm assuming that they may have been hesitant at first, but well, I'm dying to know what was your parents' reaction?
You know what? I am the rebel child of the family, so pretty much nothing I would do would shock them. But you know, I'm the type of person that if I want to do something, I go forth and do it. You know, I don't ask what anyone else is going to think. You know, I'm sure when they found out, they were a little, you know, leery about it, but, you know, they accept it now. You know, my mom has seen the pictures and commented on them. You know, she thought they were very tasteful. So that's the Playboy story. But as far as modeling, you know, period, like when I was younger, of course, that's not a career they want me to get into because, you know, it is such a, it's not a career that people see as something being long-lasting, and just like fear of their daughter getting into something like that. So, but now that they see it can be a real career and you can make more out of it, they're fine with it. I'm all grown up, so.
That's good to know, because a lot of people will be hesitant at first. If it's okay, we can take some other callers so you can talk to your fans or new fans, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, sure.
All right, we got our first caller on the line, and it's a good friend of ours here at NowLife.com. From Cracker Jack is on the line. Jack, you're unmuted.
Oh, yo, what's going on, Kenny? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. I haven't.
Oh, what's up, Jeff? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we hear you just fine.
Oh, Actually, I'm not by a computer, and I remembered that your show is on at 4 o'clock, and I was like, you know, I haven't talked to these guys in forever. I've just been so busy with work. But I hear you're interviewing somebody. Who are you interviewing?
We are interviewing a Playboy cyber girl, and she's actually on the air with us right now.
Holy crap.
Her name is...
how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Fantastic.
Don't blush now. No.
Like, what can I ask? I feel so stupid. I should be on a computer right now, but I'm not. Is this your first time on Now Live?
Is it? Yeah, actually it is.
Awesome. Gosh, I wish I had some info on you to know who you were. I feel so stupid. I'm sorry.
You know what? You should get to a computer.
Well, I'm bringing my friend to Walmart. He just got into the Navy and at my command, so I'm helping him out all week and stuff. So I'm being a good shipmate, you know.
I see.
Yeah. Well, Jeff and Kenny, I'm gonna get off and let other people call in. I'm definitely gonna get to a computer once I get home. It'll probably be about an hour. Are you guys still gonna be on the air?
Yeah, we'll be on until 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Cool deal. Well, once I get home, I will get online, and then I'll call in for real. And I'm sorry to interrupt the interview. I guess I will I'll holler at you guys later, and it was nice meeting you, miss. And I'll definitely check you out once I get online, and y'all have a wonderful day.
All right, Jack, take it easy.
You too, man. Bye, Jeff.
All
See
right.
you, Cracker. Thanks for coming by, buddy.
All right, later, bro. Bye.
All right, so let me see. I don't know if I asked you this before he called in from Leah, and she wants to know what's your favorite animals. That's what she said earlier before Jack called in.
My favorite animals. I love anything that's furry and cute. So I'm definitely a dog person, and big dogs, not the little. The little ones are cute too, but I like the big bear type dogs, like big golden retrievers, Rottweilers, you know. But definitely dogs, and something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I have to get it done, is I want to swim with dolphins. I think dolphins are awesome.
All right, we got a question from, I guess, in Leah and Dark Angel's question are kind of similar, and they just came in a bit late, so we're just going to ask you anyway. What do you like to do for hobbies? Or in other words, what do you like, as I like to call it, what do you like to do for fun?
Anything that comes up, I love to try new things, but as far as fun, I enjoy playing volleyball. I play skee ball, air hockey. You know, a hobby for me is going out and clubbing. So, you know, whatever comes up, you know, it's fun. You know, I'm spontaneous, so anything could be a good time with me.
All right, now, are you from Chicago, Illinois, if it serves me correctly?
I am.
All right, you've been there like your whole life?
I have, born and raised, still here.
I wish I was born and raised the same place.
Where are you from?
I'm actually from Kentucky. Yeah, I'm from
Okay.
Kentucky. And my co-host Jeff is from California, San Diego, to be exact.
Okay.
Yes, I am in lovely, sunny San Diego.
Ooh. Got to get over
All
there.
right. Yeah, that's what every single guest that we have on here say. They gotta come to California. Either they've been to California or they want to go to California. There's something about that state
Yeah,
that people like to go there so much.
I know. I mean, I've been to LA out at the mansion, but I like to see like other. I really didn't get a chance to actually see LA. I just went to the mansion and I was there for a couple of days, so I didn't get to go on a tour or anything, and then want to see other parts as well.
Okay, we got a question from Fozzie. This is a good one. Would you ever want to do one of those reality TV shows like America's Next Top Model?
I completely would. I wouldn't mind if my life was a reality show. 'Cause I'm kind of an open book. If you ask me a question, I'll probably give you an answer. But definitely, I've auditioned for like America's Next Top Model before, and some other shows. So we'll see if it's in the cards in the future.
All right, I could definitely see you on one of those shows with the personality you have. Blending with Tyra and them. And let me ask you, now that I've mentioned it, now that Foz has mentioned it, how do you really feel about Tyra Banks? Because, there's been a lot of mixed reactions with her as of late. Maybe the last few
Like
months,
what?
or maybe the last, a lot of people has been saying some things about her being stuck up or whatever. That typical stuff people would say. Yeah.
You know what? I think Tyra Banks is great. I mean, she's opened a lot of doors for, up-and-coming models. She made the transition from modeling to having her own show, so she definitely proves that, models aren't just airheads. But I like her, At times when I watch the show, I think it's like her regular talk show. I think it's a little cheesy, but hey, I'm a little cheesy too. So, but as far as America's Next Top Model, I think that's a great show, and it's giving a lot of people opportunities. And it is changing the industry because the girls that come on there aren't necessarily, like little toothpicks, and they have different ranges of looks. So, I like her.
All right. We got a question from our crew member, Dog Angel, who is also a model herself, and she wants to know what got you into being a Playboy cyber girl.
Well, doing Playboy is something I've always wanted to do. I am sort of an exhibitionist, but I just can't run around being naked, So any opportunity that I can be naked, and it's still, why not? All right, I'm sure I get arrested, I'm sure I'd be called some names,
I do it all the time in San Diego. I've never had a problem.
Oh, yeah, well, I don't know what to say about that. Well, you keep going for it. I think it's a little different. I think men can get away with, being nude. Women get a little bit more havoc about it. But, so Playboy is something I've always wanted to do. I think I saw my first Playboy magazine when I was 16. And so it's something I've always set out to do, especially since it's really classy and, it's not looked at like the other nude magazines are. And, I went for it, sent in my pictures, and, got flown out to L.A. to the mansion to meet the girls and Half and everyone, and became a cyber girl.
All right, and let me go ahead and ask you this next question, which is pretty obvious. Do you have any websites or MySpace that people can get in contact with you?
I do. People can check out my MySpace. It's myspace.com/Chernise Yvette. So I always update it with pictures. I try to get on MySpace at least once a day and, answer questions and comment back when I can. But if not, I'm definitely always reading the comments. Always on there.
All right, let's get to another caller. Caller 970. And caller 970, you are unmuted. I believe this is Dark Angel, ain't it?
Yeah, this is me.
Hey, how's
Hi.
it going?
It's going pretty good. I know, like, I missed half your show, but I figured I know I asked her a few questions, but, I just was going to ask her, I guess, a couple more, I guess, before you have to go or whatever.
Okay.
I was just going to ask you, what's it like, being in, Playboy and everything? Like, I don't know, I'm just curious, like, if somebody ever asked me to be in it, you know, just figured I'd ask, you know, since I do modeling, I figured, you know, you could tell me some things about it.
You know what? Doing Playboy is a really great experience. Of course, you know, it's a way to get, you know, a lot of exposure. You definitely have to be comfortable, you know, with nudity in your body because, you know, there are thousands of people who are going to see it. You know, being in Playboy gives you an automatic fan base. And, you know, being a part of the Playboy family is, like, awesome. Everyone is so professional. Everyone's so nice. It's almost, it sounds cheesy, but it's almost like a little, like, sorority. But, I mean, it's definitely a great experience, you know.
Yeah, I definitely, like, I don't know if this is true, but is it true that if you are in Playboy, you can't get into any other, like, you know, you can't do, like, a lot of really pretty pictures, or can you still, like, do, like, bikini and stuff? Or I just wasn't sure if you know, once you got into Playboy, I wasn't sure if you could still do, like, bikini and stuff.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of a misconception. Like, some people think that once you do Playboy, you know, that's pretty much it. That you have to continue to go the route of, like, doing, like, nude magazines or in the adult entertainment industry, when actually, you know, mostly girls that are in Playboy do all other types of modeling, you know, fashion modeling, bikini modeling, and it's actually a way to get more attention to get into those things, because you'll have a lot of clients that will see you and request you from just doing Playboy. So, you know, it's definitely not a dead end. It all depends on, you know, what route you want to take.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely interesting. I definitely think that's interesting because I was kind of thinking about that and I wasn't sure, so I figured I had to ask.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really fun. Yeah, it's a really fun experience.
Mm-hmm. And I also saw your pictures, and I wanted to tell you that you look really beautiful in them.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. A lot of people say, you know, you're so...
Let me chime back in if I can and get some questions in the chat room. We got DX Renato. He wants to know, to you, Chernise, have you met with the girls from Next Door show?
I have, and they are really, really, really beautiful in person. Like, they look better than they do on TV in person. You know, like, I had a chance to really sit down and talk to Kendra, and she is freaking hilarious, you know. So they're all really nice, but...
Wow. Have you made an appearance on that show since you met them before, or it was just when the cameras wasn't rolling?
No, the cameras wasn't rolling when I went down there, but hopefully I'll be back when they are, because I would love to be on the Girls Next Door. I definitely am a fan of the show and follow it.
And
we got
that.
Okay, moving along, we got another question from Fozzie, and he wants to know, what is Hugh Hefner like in person?
Oh, wow. Hugh is very charming in person. He's just, like, wonderful. I can totally see why, you know, like, he would have 3 girlfriends. He's a very charming, relaxed person, so he's very comfortable to be around.
He's loaded. That's why they're there.
You know what? You know, everyone will want to say that because that's the normal thing you think when someone that old has like 3 hot young girlfriends. But he is really a great person, you know, to be around, and he has like a really young spirit. So it's not like being around like, you know, a really old person, you know, of what you would think in your head. It's like really old. You know, he's definitely like young at heart, and he likes to have fun, and you know, money always helps, but there's other reasons why.
Okay, we got another question from Not. Okay, anyway. DX Sonato got another question for you, sure, and he wants to know, was Holly there for your photo shoot?
Well, I met with Holly because I stayed at the mansion during my shoot, but she wasn't actually on the set that day. Like, she had something else going on. But I would have liked for her to be on the set with me, but she was definitely there afterwards to find out from me how everything went, what I felt about the experience.
All right, we're getting to the bottom of the hour. For those just tuning in, we are on the phone live with Chernise Yvette. She is a full-time model and a Playboy cyber girl. If you got any more questions, or if you had a question that I missed in the chat, retyped it so I can ask her the questions on the air. Or better yet, you can call in and talk to her yourself. And we got a question from Bones. He wants to know, has you being in Playboy boosted your career?
Things are going a little bit more swiftly since I've done Playboy. You know, like I've definitely automatically had a fan base, you know, doing Playboy. So there are a little bit more opportunities coming my way. So yeah, it's all good.
Okay, Fozzie wants to know, how long have you been a Playboy cyber girl?
I came out with my CyberGirl pictorial April 21st of this year, so just a few months now.
All right, and we got another question from DX Sonato, and he wants to know, what kind of music do you like to dance to when you clubbing? Like what kind of song that gets you on the dance floor? That's my way of asking the question.
Well, I'm very eclectic as far as music goes. I love to listen to everything, but if I go out to a club, what gets me dancing is like progressive house music, you know, like techno music, dance music. That is a surefire way to get me up and dancing.
All right, we have a question from Bones31, and he wants to know, do you like doing a cyber or do you prefer photo shoots?
It's all the same to me. Like I love doing anything dealing with models, so any type of photo shoot, whether it be fashion, bikini, Playboy. But you know, Playboy is that extra added touch for me because, you know, it's kind of like living out a fantasy, you know, myself. So not only are the people looking at the pictures having their little fantasy, it's fun for me too, you know, and it's really just like freeing and relaxing and be nude, you know, and you know, like the Playboy photographers are awesome and that they're going to come out great. So if I had to choose, you know, would love to do more Playboy stuff, but any type of photo shoot is good for me.
Okay, we got a question from Fozzie. He just keeps coming with the good questions.
Good.
He wants to know, have you ever met Janice Dickinson? And if so, what is she like in person?
You know what? I have never met Janice Dickinson. She's one person that I do want to meet, you know. So, like, I want to try to get on her show, actually, the Janice Dickinson Agency. So, I don't know. If I meet her, I'll let you know if she's that kooky in real life.
All right. Dark Angel, are you still on the phone with us? If so, go ahead if you got any more questions.
Yeah, I do actually have a few that I want to ask her. Is there any places that you visited that you've liked, like any, I don't know, has there been any beaches that you've gone to do photo shoots? Just curious, like, where would you like to visit and what places have you gone to?
You know what? I haven't actually traveled much yet. My traveling is, just started within the last year or so. So I haven't been out the country yet, and I definitely want to go to Italy. Definitely want to go to Pisa, anywhere with, beautiful beaches and sand and, where you can run around in your G-string bikini and, not look weird. Because you can't do that in Chicago. They already look at you crazy if you have, like, on a two-piece. But, I definitely want to see some rainforests. I want to go to exotic places. But, like, as far as just in the States, like I said before, I love Miami. That's somewhere where I wouldn't mind moving to because it's just, like, a sexy place to be. Yeah.
And I was going to ask you, how long have you been doing modeling, and is it fun doing, cyber Playboy? Like, is it fun to do? Is it just like another experience that some girls, I mean, what gets girls, do you think, to do that? Like,
what I think gets them to do it?
Yeah, like, I'm just curious how some women, get into it, what gets them the idea, to do it.
Okay. Well, first I've been modeling, on and off for 8 years, but, at the beginning of this year I've decided to take it full time and make that, my permanent focus. As far as Playboy, I think for myself it's something that I've always wanted to do since I knew, what it was, since the first time I saw it, because it was just beautiful. It was freeing. The girls are so pretty, and girls, we always want to, feel beautiful and sexy. So I've always wanted to do it. But I think a lot of girls are wanting to do it now because, it's made like a huge comeback. It's always been around, but now it's more, mainstream. There's the girls next door. They see all the opportunities that Playmates and cyber girls are getting. So I think a lot of girls want to do it now because they see it as something that could catapult their career. But I've always wanted to do it. It catapults my career. Great.
I think
all right.
We're going
Sorry to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt y'all for a second, but we got another caller on the line, and we're going to take that. See who's caller 281 is. Caller 281, you are on the air.
How are you, sir?
We good. How are you?
The 13-year-old girl home alone. I like rape. I like rape. I like rape.
Okay, I don't know who 281 was, and I had to get 281 to boot. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, indeed, Bones, indeed. So anyway, anyone got any more questions? Please type them on the board. Apologize for the idiot idiot phone caller or whoever the hell it was. Oh, okay, Kennedy. Now I'm starting to see now. Yeah. So if anyone got any more questions, type them on the board. Call in if you want to talk to her, unless you're 281, and I have to give you the boot again. We got a question we got a question from DX Onato, and he wants to know, how would you like to have your body painted?
How would I like to have it painted? Like body painted or painted on a canvas?
Body
or
painted. Painted.
Body
Yeah.
paint. Well, actually, I've done a lot of body painting work. You know, and if you guys are on my MySpace, you can look at some of the stuff I've done. But I've done a lot of body painting. So there's no particular way that I would want it painted. I definitely love, you know, seeing what creativity the body painters come up with when they do it. So it's pretty amazing, you know, to see the outcome of it. But nothing in particular yet. Now you're going to have me thinking about it, but...
Since we're in this body painted conversation, my next question is, do you have any tattoos?
I do. I have one, two, three. I have 4 tattoos. I have like a butterfly and clouds on my ankle. I have 2 tattoos on my lower back. One is just a design that I drew, and on the other side is it's just a black outline of a dragon. So they look kind of tribal. And I have a black sun on my lower hip.
Yeah, and apparently that caller trying to call back in, I had to give him the boot.
Boy, I'll fix
He
that
or
one,
she. Alright. So, let's see, next question. My next question, have you done some photo shoots with some Playboy cyber girls, and if so, who?
No, I haven't. I haven't done any photo shoots with any of the other girls yet. So who knows? That might be in the future because, you know, Playboy does have their special editions magazines where they do things like Girls with Girls and stuff like that. So that might be in the future. Who knows? You guys will have to keep a lookout for it. But, yeah.
All right. That's awesome. Let's see. Anyone got any more questions? Please type them on the board or call in. And, okay, PMer, I got you. No problem. So, I guess now they want to know this question. This one, bra size?
35th C.
Well, there's your answer. We got a question from Fozzie, and he wants to know: does the cyber girls ever get considered for Playmate of the Month or year?
Yeah. As a cyber girl, you know, you can go on to become a Playmate. Also, with cyber girls, if you're a cyber girl of the week, you can also become cyber girl of the month, which then you could be cyber girl of the year. So there's all different types of routes you could take within Playboy.
And while we're on that subject, I wanted to ask you about this contest you was in. You was a contestant for Playboy's 55th anniversary Playmate. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, as a lot of people know, Playboy is looking for their 55th anniversary Playmate, and that Playmate would be featured for January of 2009. So as part of that promotion, you know, they are finding girls through casting calls, but, you know, they also had a YouTube search where people could submit videos telling why they wanted to be considered for the 55th anniversary Playmate. So that was my first time making a YouTube video, and I had a lot of fun, and I entered it into that contest.
All right, and let's see. Hello to everyone that's just entering the room. Hello, Barco, Joe Fryman, and Fozzie, and Kennedy, and Leah, Fantastic, and Chaos. Everyone just entering the room. Welcome to the show. We are here with Playboy Cyber Girl Chernise Yvette. Yeah, how do you like being a Playboy Cyber Girl? How do you like being a Playboy cybergirl thus far?
I love it. So far so good. Like I said before, like Playboy is always something I've wanted to do, and being a part of Playboy, it's not, that all the women are just gorgeous. So I feel privileged to be able, to be with the rest of the girls. So, I am new to the Playboy family. My pictorial came out April 21st of this year. So I have a long road ahead of me with doing promotions and several different other things. I've made some radio appearances so far, and a lot more to come.
Oh, we got an interesting question from DX Nato. And he wants to know. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. It's nothing perverted or anything like that. He wants to know what he wants to know what is the craziest thing you have ever done.
That's always a hard question for me to answer because I'm not very normal. So things that are, like I'm not very normal. So I don't know what's wild to people. I don't know. You might have to give me a second to think about that one.
All right,
I might need to come back to that one there.
Nice. We got an interesting question from Dave Jones. He wants to know, what is a black model treated like by white ones? Is there any issues with race in modeling?
With what modeling? With race?
Yes.
I'm sure there is. I really believe that race is only an issue if you make it one. So, I'm never like, ooh, why did they not pick me? Is it because I'm black? Or did they, I don't even think about things like that. So I'm sure, race has something to do with it, as with everything else. I just don't pay attention to it. But, as far as the modeling industry, it is a little bit harder for minorities to break in the industry. So I'm doing well with it,
All right, we got a question from Fozzie, and he wants to know if you heard of a Playboy scout by the name of Lois Baker.
Lois Baker? No, I haven't, actually.
Yo, she's a fellow She's a fellow Now Live user, and she happens to be a Playboy scout from Las Vegas.
Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know, I don't know, like, everyone's names. There's so many people involved, with Playboy. I do know they have, like, there's only, like, a handful of photographers and scouts and things that work for the company. But that's cool. Hello. Scout me for something if you like.
All right, let's see. My next question for you is, if you can give anyone advice of trying to get into modeling, what would it be?
Is to be confident. Don't listen to what anyone has to say. If modeling is something that's definitely a passion for you and something you want to do, it's expected that you're going to be turned down several times, A lot of the times it's going to hurt your feelings, but if it's something you want to do, you're going to have to brush it off because that is part of the business. It's very critical. So, just keep your eye focused on what you want to do and you'll get there. Don't listen to naysayers or haters or anything.
And that leads to my next question. How often do you have to deal with the naysayers, the haters, critics, as I like to call them, critics, people who say you can't do this or you can't do that? How often do you deal with that?
Well, that's every day. I would imagine that's for anyone and anything you do. You know, even with your best friends, you might say, you know, tell them that you're going to do something. They'd be like, oh, you know, you can't do that, you know. So there's always going to be, even if they're not trying to hate on you, there's going to be non-believers. So that's with anything, is to ignore it, you know. If you believe you can do something, you can do it.
Exactly. You know, you just keep on going. You know, I say those type of people motivate you to do better. They just motivate you to do more and want to do a lot better. So they kind of encouraging instead of discouraging. So yeah.
That's true.
Jeff, you got any questions for Miss
I'm just
Chernise?
chilling out, relaxing. You know, I got my rant coming up in a half hour. I'm saving my voice.
Okay.
I got a double rant today.
Nice, 2-for-1 special. And we got a different caller on the line. This is caller 832. Let's see who it is. Caller 832, you are on the air, and you need to turn your volume down.
I did it with a 15-year-old before, and I came real close to getting caught.
Another prank caller.
Prank caller.
Man, I don't know if it's towards me or towards you.
I'm snagging him, and I'm going to freaking ban him from now live. How about them apples? And I said it on the air, freako.
Yeah, that's a warning to all the anyone that's trying to prank call or whatever.
And I will so quick you won't know what freaking hit you.
Yeah, Jeff's got an itchy finger.
Don't make me do a new freaking rant either. Don't make me do a new freaking rant, you hump.
Yeah, he's got an itchy finger that wants to ban someone, so, you know, watch yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. I don't know what's going on here with these idiot callers, man. But if anyone else besides the prank callers that wants to call in, please do so.
Hey, Kenny,
of
can
course
I say
we
something
are on.
About that?
Sure, man.
Really quick.
Sure.
Hey, listen, if you're going to call in a prank call, don't be a prick. Get on the chatters list. Have some balls, okay? Don't just call in. Have some balls. Get on the chatters list and see what really freaking happens to you.
Well said, Jeffrey. Well said. So, anyway, let's see. I got another question for you. Have you ever thought of, this is probably an interesting question, with your personality and everything, would you ever consider like doing like an online radio like this right here? You know, you got a good personality, you got something to bring to the table. Have you ever thought of, you know, doing your own radio show?
I have not, but I'm open to, you know, I don't close any doors, so, you know, that's part of the entertainment business too, so who knows, you know. Probably not something I would want to do, like, in the immediate future, you know, immediately, but, like, maybe in the future.
Awesome. So, I don't know what happened to Dark Angel. She was on, then she hung up for some odd reason. We got someone in the chat room that's traced the prank. And if that's so, thank you. Yeah. So, you know, we got, and hello, Emily just entered the room. If anyone got any more questions, I don't know how long you can be here, but if you can hang on for a little longer, if you can, and if you can't, then that's okay. How long do you actually hang out? Do you have something else you have planned?
I can hang out for a little bit. I'm at a friend's house right now. We're gonna grab some drinks in a few when she's done getting ready, so I can hang out for a little bit. I might take you guys to the bar with me. Just kidding.
Hey, we have someone
that
called.
That wouldn't be the first time somebody took us to a bar with them.
No, that won't be the first time. Yeah, we had this dude by the name of Blair. He always calls in from the bar. He's from New Jersey. He loves calling in from the bar.
Well, I don't think I'll start incriminating myself just yet. No.
No, he doesn't drink or anything while he's in there. He just calls whatever, knowing that our show is on. He don't even know what's going on the show, so.
Wow. Sounds like an issue.
Sounds like.
All right. Oh, okay.
That guy hasn't called back again. What's up with that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder why.
You scared him away, Jeffrey. That's why.
I'm good like that.
You intimidated.
You want to hear something, dude? The last 2 shows that I've been hanging out with, I'm not going to tell you the shows I were in. Last night and the night before, both shows, broads were showing boobies, not covering nips. Can you believe that?
Wait. I missed this. What? Who was showing boobies?
The TOS, Terms of Service, you're not allowed to show nips on the air. You can show boobies as long as you don't show the nipples. Okay, I'm in a show. I'm an admin. Somebody shows everything, I have to immediately ban them from now live. And I did that twice yesterday. It sucks. I had to, man. I got no choice. I'm not losing my admin status for some moron.
Right. So yeah, you know, people just don't follow the rules, I guess. But okay,
there you go, Leah. Pores.
Yeah, we got a lady drinking on cam, getting a drink on.
Drinking water. Like
yes.
Water cores. That's right.
Oh, she's drinking a Corona.
That's right, girl. Corona with a lime in it. I'm good to go. Put me on the beach and I'm set. Considering I only live 20 minutes from the beach, yahoo!
Whatever. Don't rub it in.
That's why I live in San Diego. That's why I don't live in New York no more. Yes, with a hot woman too, you bet.
Okay, we got another question from DX Sonato, and I'm guessing he wants to know if you are single.
Single. Yeah. I guess if you're not married, you're single, right? I'm single.
All right. You know what? You know, let's take a break from the interview and get some shout-outs to the people that's in the chat room. Let's see. We have myself, Leah, Jeff, Buckle, Dark Angel, DX Sonato, East Land, Joy Flyman, Joy Nitro, Just Mountain Doomy, Chaos, Offspring, not the Walkman Offspring, but a user Offspring, Puff the Magic Moron, and the Will Kennedy. Thank you all so much for joining us on this show. We had an interview, we had prank callers, you know, but we still keep up with the punches here on Chilling with Jeff and Kenny C. And to the new people, we have okay, Joey. If anyone wants to call in, you know, I keep telling people to call in, but apparently they don't know what the number is. So to the new people, the number to call in is 310-984-7600, and the show ID number is 204201. Next time. Okay. Yeah, George Flyman, why don't you call in, bud? Yeah, why don't you call in there, Mr. Flyman? So, let me ask you a question. Are you into you mentioned like a few sports like earlier on the show, and I want to know besides that, what are some of your other favorite sports?
Well, as far as sports, like I love to play volleyball, and like as far as watching it on TV, I only watch women's volleyball leagues. Basketball, okay, sometimes to watch. I just got back from Vegas, so I was at all the NBA summer league games. So, but not really like a sports watcher. Like if I happen to be there, of course I'll watch it and enjoy it, but I'm not, running to the TV to check it out.
Okay, and speaking of Joy Flyman, he's on the air with us live. Let me go ahead and unmute him. And Mr. Flyman, you're on the air.
Thank you, Mr. Kenny. How are you? And hello.
I'm doing good.
And your show's going wonderful tonight, guys. With your beautiful guest, I should say.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. My question for you, because I asked that silly question about what type of movie roles you'd like, since you love comedians, who are some of your favorite comedian actors that you would love to work with?
Wow. Let's see. I don't. You know what? I'm like one of those people that's like so horrible with names. I know it sounds so bad, but I admire anyone who's funny. Like as far as I don't really. Actually, I take that back. I really, really love Dane Cook, so it would be fun to maybe do a movie or something with him. But otherwise, as far as like getting into comedies, like I don't have any like certain comedians pinpointed. I just am a fan of like comedic like series, like show like TV shows that they have on that has a little dry humor to it.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, try doing a TV show every week for it's 300 and some odd days. Then no, it's like good. But yeah, I'm really happy that you're doing very well in your modeling career. And thank you, Leah. You're always my hero. Whoops, sorry. But Kenny, great job on the show. Jeff too. And have a good day, guys. So I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, Joe. Thanks for calling in,
You have a good one. Anytime.
All
Bye.
Right. Take it easy. And for one caller to another, we have DX Onato on the line. Let me unmute him real quick. And Mr. DX, you are on the air.
Hello, people. How you
How's
doing?
it going, man?
So I still want you to answer my question. What is the wildest thing you've done?
Oh, I knew someone was I knew you were gonna come back with that. I don't know what is considered wild nowadays. Some people think taking nude photos is wild, and I don't think that's pretty wild. I don't know what's wild to you. Let's try to get my memory turning here.
All right, let's say you go to a club, you're dancing, you're having fun. Let's give you that scenario. You're at a club, you're dancing. What would be the wildest thing you've done at a club? How about that?
You know what? I don't know. I mean, like I've been body painted, like full body painted, walking around at clubs. So
yeah,
I think is that wild?
I saw the picture of you being body painted as Rogue from X-Men.
Oh my God! Yeah, I mean, people would consider that wild. Like I was body painted from head to toe as Rogue from X-Men, and it was for a big event called the Body Painters Ball. And the whole time, like I was standing on stage, and they body paint you, and then like at the end it's a runway show. So like people are just standing there with like cameras the whole time, and I was on like a big TV screen. So, and then after the show was over, me and a girl that I had met there, we just went out, to a club on the town. So people were, like, looking at us. They had no idea what was going on. We just went out to the club after that. And I was dressed like Rogue, and she was a butterfly.
See, going after party, that's pretty. That could be considered wild, I suppose, because you didn't like wash or take a shower to kind of take that off.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's wild. Then it is what it is.
I'll let you go. Okay, I'll call it wild. But I saw some pictures of you like in a shower with 3 girls or 2 other girls. So I thought it was interesting.
Oh, you said you saw a picture of that?
Yeah. There's like 2 other girls, and you're wearing like a black shirt.
Yeah. Yeah. That's wild, man. Okay. Yeah, we were just playing around. Yeah. Yeah, we were just playing around in Vegas. Had to be in Vegas, right? So.
What happened to Vegas?
Let's get to
unless you put it on MySpace.
Don't mean to chime in back in here for a minute. We do have another caller, and I believe that is our bar correspondent, Blair. I wonder if he's at a bar or not. Let's see. Blair, you on the air, man.
What's going on, fellas? How everybody doing?
Hi.
Doing
What
good,
up,
and
Mr.
you?
Blair? Are you in the bar? Or are you at home?
No, I'm at a friend's house getting ready to watch the fight for tonight.
What fight is tonight?
Affliction Band. Mixed martial arts fight for tonight.
Oh, cool.
So what's going on with tonight?
Nothing. We're doing a killing show now, and then at the top of the next hour, 6 o'clock on the west, 9 o'clock on the east, is the weekend edition of Sports World Radio. About 15 minutes, Jeff's going to do his rants. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. That's right. And I got a brand spanking new one because it just happened about 15 minutes ago, and boy, it's going to be a good one.
Oh, okay. All right. How was your guys' interview for tonight?
Ashley, she's here with us right now. Yeah.
Oh, is she still on right now?
Yeah, she's still
here
with us.
Oh, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. I just heard a little bit about your Vegas trip.
Really? What part did you hear?
I don't know. All I heard something about girls taking showers or something. I'm not sure.
Sure you did. You guys have like selective hearing.
Yeah, you can say about that. What's going on, fellas? How's everything?
Good, man. Good. How you doing, my friend?
Same old shit, different day.
Really?
Getting ready for the... Yeah. Just call real quick, say what's up with you guys real quick. I can't be on the phone that long.
Well, I'm glad you did, buddy. We miss you when you don't.
Yeah.
It's not the same when you're not around. Thanks for being around.
Not a problem.
So, you watching the fight at your buddy's place tonight, huh?
Yeah, I'm watching, right now I'm watching some knockouts from the UFC. And from there, it's going to be the pay-per-view event.
Cool.
Oh. Yeah.
Cool. You got any more questions for our lovely guest?
I don't even know what...
Something, Blair. You're a smart guy.
What's your favorite color?
Wow.
Oh my God, Blair!
Come on, you shine me out, man. I don't know what to ask her.
Oh my. Okay, with that said, anyone else that's got any questions, please call in and talk to Chernise Yvette. She is a Playboy cyber girl, full-time model from Chicago, Illinois. You know, now that I mention it, I thought of going to Chicago someday, and I want to look for the hot spots. I want you to ask me, what are the hot spots to go when you're in Chicago? Break it down for me, Chernise. I want to know what some of the hot spots in Chicago.
There's so much to do in Chicago. It's so eclectic here, so it pretty much depends on what you're into. What are you into?
Well, I'm into sports. I'm into going to clubs. I like to hang out.
Yeah, so there's like tons of stuff you could do here. Like we have tons of clubs, tons of sporting events. It's just all a matter of narrowing it down to what you're looking for. Like if you want to go to a techno club, we got that. You want to go to a hip hop club, we got underground bars. You know, we've got clubs that stay open till 5 o'clock in the morning. You know, it just all depends on what you're looking for. Like there's tons to do. And then plus, you know, Chicago is a beautiful city. We're a pretty clean city, too, so all the tourist attractions like Grant Park, you know, we have, like, the Bean. I don't know if you heard about that, or, like, Grant Park here.
No,
There's tons to do. So you got to come here and just check it out.
Well, you pretty much convinced me. Sometime down the road, Kenny C's coming to Chicago.
Chicago's freaking cold. What are you, crazy, dude?
Yeah, you got to stop by the Playboy headquarters. You know that's in Chicago.
Oh, you mean to tell me they got a Playboy headquarters in Chicago too? I know they got one in Las Vegas in California, but I didn't know they had one in Chicago.
Kenny, it's not called the Windy City for nothing.
Yeah, the headquarters is in Chicago. That's where the first Playboy mansion was, and that's where Hugh Hefner's from. So there's always, there's always models running around here.
In California where it's warm. He's not no dummy.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, Chicago may be cold, but they got a lot of stuff that Kentucky sure as hell don't. They may have some exclusive stuff, like some hats, some throwback jerseys or whatever.
Kenny,
I don't care if it's cold or not.
Move to California, man. Don't go to the cold. Go to the warmth. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
I never said anything about moving there. I was just talking about visiting there, like a vacation or something.
See, I want to move to Miami, like just so I can wear G-strings on the beach. Just because of that.
Out here in San Diego, they got a beach called Black's Beach. It's a total nude beach.
See, that's like a total like separate like thing though. Like I just want to go to any random beach and just be fine. Like Chicago is so conservative. Like I feel like a piece of like meat with eyes. Like if I go to the beach here with like a two-piece on, people act like it's like, you know, like what the hell, you know, like what's she wearing? Like, yeah, we're conservative. I wanna go to the wild side.
Well, that's nice. All right. Let's see. I'm pretty much all one out of questions.
Questioned out, aren't you, pal?
Go right ahead.
Well, I have to.
What was that?
Well, I have to go get my apple martini now.
All right. I got drunk as hell on one of those, man. About 5 of those a couple weeks back.
They're tasty.
Hey, Leah's on the line.
All right. Let me see. Let me unmute Leah.
I got it. You're
okay.
unmuted, Leah.
Leah, yes, we hear you.
I just wanted to tell her that she did a fantastic job on her interview, and we loved listening to her, and thank you for coming on.
Oh, thank you so much.
You did a great job. Good job, girl.
Thank you. It's been fun.
Yeah, it's nice to get out there. That's how you get yourself out there, you know?
Yeah, it's been fun.
Good job.
I'm always trying to talk to people.
Thanks for answering all of our crazy questions.
Oh, no problem. I expected some more, so a little bit more crazier.
But that's why I called in, just to say thank you, and that we enjoyed listening to her and all of her answers to her questions. So,
well,
go ahead, Kenny.
And if anybody else out there has any more questions, definitely go to my MySpace, and I'll be on to hopefully answer them.
All right. In about 10 minutes from now, we got the infamous Jeff with his Wentz coming up. If you can stick around for that. I'm telling you, he got some mean rents in store for you all. So if you want to stick around for that, her MySpace is myspace.com/Chernise Yvette. I'm gonna type it down in the chat room. So definitely get in touch with her, or you can go to the MySpace, myspace.com/Chilling with Jeff and Kenny C. She is on our top friends. Definitely send her a friend request. And all I can tell you here,
let me know you listen to me here too.
All right, awesome. So
I'll add you. I'll
yes.
add you, and I'll tell you how to talk to you.
Cool.
Fucking your
All right.
eyebrows.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There's a lot of people in this chat room talking about some fights. So Live Off versus Irvin. I'm wondering if that's
Spike TV, so you can watch it on TV tonight. You don't have to go to channelsurfing.net to watch it.
Oh, it's a UFC match.
Yeah.
Well, there's actually two pay-per-view events going on tonight. There's a Band Affliction for pay-per-view, and there's a UFC for free that's going to go on for Spike TV. UFC Fight Night.
Yeah, but I could get. Oh, really?
Yeah, the Band Affliction, you can check it out on Channel
If I don't have
Surfing.
the pay-per-view, you know me. I'm going right to channelsurfing.net to watch it because it's free to watch it there.
Yep, that's right.
Now that we brought this up, are you into UFC fighting, Chernise? Are you into action like kickboxing, wrestling? Are you into those type of action sports? And I don't hear her.
She hung up.
Hello?
Oh, there's.
Wait, yeah, I'm
there
still
she
here.
is.
I'm like, what's going on? Am I still supposed to be here?
The apple
am I-
martini's calling.
It is calling
Oh,
me. About
yeah.
that time.
Sounds like to me.
But no, as far as you said action sports, like offensive and stuff.
Yeah, are
Is that
you
what
into
you said?
action sports like fighting, wrestling?
Like, it's okay. Like I said, like with any sport, you know, like I don't make it my mission to go and see it. But if I'm happen to be around it, yeah, I definitely enjoy it. Like I saw Ultimate Fighting for the first time a couple of weeks ago here in Chicago. Pretty brutal, but it was slightly entertaining. But definitely brutal there. So any sport where you need like an ambulance is like waiting there with this stretcher already. I don't know.
Okay, I
So I had
got
a good
another
time
one
watching
for you.
it.
I got another one for you. Who are some of your
Yeah.
favorite sports teams?
Oh my
Since you're
God,
into,
I'm not into sports.
Holy crap, she's not into sports.
Yeah, I'm
You're
not
right.
into sports. Like I watch
Oh.
it, like sometimes if it's there, but like I'm not I wouldn't call myself a fan.
Yeah, see, so,
But,
so
you know,
Kenny,
like,
she'll
if-
see, so Kenny, so she'll never see her at Sports World Radio, brother.
You never know. I pop up everywhere, but
That's my
like,
show.
If I
I
had
do
to
that
pick
every
a favorite
Tuesday night.
sport. Oh, okay. So I'd be sitting there in silence probably, but but I don't know. Like if I had to pick
That's
a favorite
okay.
team, of course, you know, like I would say like the Chicago Bears because I know people on the team. Like I would have to, you know, just say Chicago people just because they're Chicago people.
Yeah,
That's my
stand
final
by
answer.
Yeah, stand by your home team. You know, a lot of people like to say. So, thank you, DX. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for calling in. He's about to leave. He has to get going. He was one of the callers earlier. Thank you for stopping by. You have a good night, buddy. So, yeah. Yeah, Jeff, you getting warm up for your rants, aren't you, dude? And why are you smiling?
Why am I smiling? Because I'm playing around on the chat board. I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
And look,
dude.
All right, fellas, yo. I'll be talking to you later, yo. You have a good night, all right?
All right, buddy. Take it easy, man.
Yeah, my big fight's coming on, so I'll talk to y'all later, all right?
Enjoy the fight, dude. Enjoy the fight, brother.
All right, have a good
Good
night.
night.
All right, I want to ask you another question. I don't know if you heard about you are a contestant on the Is She Hot contest at Savvy.com, and I don't know if you heard because you haven't been on for a while, but they put that contest on hold for about 45 to 60 days. So whoever wins, yeah, I thought I might give you a heads up on that.
Why'd they put it on hold?
I got the paper right here. For the next 45 to 60 days, results on the current voting will be unofficial. Due to overwhelming requests, we are taking some major steps with the Is She Hot contest. To do this, we need time, which means for the next 45 to 60 days, results on the current voting will be unofficial. In basic terms, winners during the development time will not be eligible for any prizes or qualifications to the finals. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
you know, that's kind of why I stopped logging on, because like I kind of still don't understand how to like operate that whole website, and I don't know, I wasn't getting anywhere with it.
I've seen you in the top 10 a couple of times, but you know how it is with the downvoting.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about the whole downvoting? How people just give you low scores and stuff like that, just so they can see their favorite model get ahead or something like that?
Yeah, see, that's my like whole issue. Like everything now seems like it's just like by voter response, and you know I understand why. You know, because the audience wants to partake in it as well, but it's just like so much hassle. Like so, I try not to do like voting contests at all, but you know sometimes I indulge in it, but I don't know. I that's just always going to happen. So, I don't know. I don't even know how people really win those contests. Like, I don't see how it just, like, doesn't just stay the same all the time. But.
Either they got a bigger fan base or they doing something sneaky. Who knows?
Yeah, well, because I always think about it, too. Like, even if you have a huge fan base, you know, are people really that huge of a fan to go on there like every single day and like vote for you? Like, you know, unless they have like absolutely nothing else to do. You know, that's got to be a hardcore fan there. I want some of those, as long as they're not stalking. No, kidding.
Sorry about that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what was you drinking, Leah?
Coors Light. Sorry about that. I forgot I was still on the air.
Yeah, everyone.
Yeah, I forgot that it's Saturday.
Yeah, you got to get out and party, girl. I don't know what you're doing.
You know what? Like, I'm not like a weekend person anymore. Like, when I was younger, it's like, you know, you look forward to the weekend and specifics, but like every day it's possible to do something. So I always forget that it's like Saturday or Friday or whatever. I'm always a couple of days off. You know, I'm kind of recuperating anyway. I just got back from Vegas.
That's a party town there.
All right.
My birthday. Holy schmoly.
It sure
is. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I did the show from Vegas, too.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah, he did the show on his end from Las Vegas. And he's actually...
I took all my radio equipment out of my studio and brought it to Vegas with me and set up a little studio in the hotel room and did the show.
Oh, cool. What hotel did you stay at?
I stayed at the El Cortez Hotel downtown by the Fremont down there because my buddy's never been to Vegas before and I wanted to stay where the lights were at for him.
Okay.
That's why we stayed there.
All right, Jeffrey, it's the bottom of the hour. You know what that means.
Everybody's waiting for my rant, ain't they?
Yes, they are, man. That's what they all came to see and hear. Well, mostly hear. And Chernise, get ready for a rant of your that you never gonna forget. That's for sure.
Well,
yeah, just remember, I was born and raised in New York.
I might not be
moved out to
online.
San Diego in 1986, so when I start to do my rant, my New York just comes right on out.
Oh no. Well, I might not be here for the rest of the hour because I'm on a cell phone, and that's slowly disappearing.
You're burning up your minutes, aren't you?
I don't care about the minutes, but the battery's gonna die in a second now.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, if you have to, if you see your battery's getting low, just let us know.
Oh, it's already low, buddy.
Let the girl go get her martini. She wants to go get her martini.
Yeah, let me go get my martini. Jeez. What's wrong with you people?
You know what? Get your martini. Thank you for hanging out with us on Chilling with Jeff and Kenny C.
Oh, yeah, I had a great time being here. Thank you for inviting me.
You did a great job. You did a great job.
Great.
I want to let you know something. You're lucky, and I'm very happy that you were here right on time, because if not, it would have never, ever happened again. Good job.
There was going to be another rant, a different kind of rant.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There would have been 3 today. You bet. Because I usually do it. The guests are confirmed, and then they don't show up. Oh, I go off on them.
That's wrong. That could have ruined my reputation.
Well, you know what? Not only did you show up on time, but you showed up a half hour early. Good job.
I did.
There you go.
Thank you. That's how I roll.
Yeah, we definitely want to thank you for joining us. You can go ahead and get your martini, and we'll keep in touch, and best luck out to you in your future endeavors, and we hope to talk to you soon.
All right, I will come on anytime. So,
all right.
Enjoy the rest of the
You have a good evening. You have
Bye.
a good evening. All right, bye.
Right.
All right, that was our special guest, Chernise Yvette.